Liliya is the founder of one of the best ideas in our industry. She is the owner and founder of GotAQuest Escape Room, which brings the escape room to you and your party. Parents, she sends her escape room to your house, and all you have to do is sit back and let your kids have a good time. Find out how Liliya came up with her amazing idea right here on Find Your Escape. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Find Your Escape. I am your host, Amanda Contreras, and I have a surprise for you. Today we are talking to Liliya, the owner of GotAQuest. She does children's games and children's games only. So listen to what she has to say. She put a new little twist on an escape room just for your kids. I cannot wait to share her amazing product with you guys. Liliya, you have the floor.
Hi Amanda. Thank you for a very nice intro.
Yeah, of course.
Just a little of a background about GotAQuest. So we are focusing, as you said, on the kids market. So our games are for kids 8 to 12 years old, and we actually are not at a physical location. So even though we're headquartered in the San Francisco Bay Area, our games are portable, but not like portable in terms of bringing them to a location and picking them up. They're in a box. So you can actually just order a game, it gets shipped to you in a box, and in the box you get like everything you need for a totally immersive experience. So it's not just printables, it's physical puzzles that you get with full, like, electronics, motion sensors, mag locks. And
wow. Okay, I'm so excited. Okay, so how many games have you guys created?
So far we actually just have one.
Okay.
And we've tested it thoroughly. So because it's just very different. It's got to be portable. It's got to withstand the use of children.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, and it also, it's got to be super safe. So we're using power banks for batteries in each one of the puzzles. So I can show you some of the puzzles that we have. And this is like actually a fully manufactured one. And you can just, all the puzzles have pretty much like, the same exact key. You just use it to turn them on. And that's how, they just turn on and work. And the power banks keep them on for weeks, honestly. So usually not a problem with running out of the electricity or anything like that. So right now we have prototypes, the prototype that we used for the testing, and we tested this game at about 50 birthday parties. So
wow. Okay, you guys are busy.
Yeah, we've been busy this past year. So, but right now we're in the final phase of manufacturing all the puzzles. So, like for instance, this is one of the puzzles. It's got a scale with. I can show you when I turn it on, so you see like what it looks like. But you see like how bulky it is. So it's not something that you want to ship in a box. But it's got a scale where the kids have to put exactly 2 pounds of weight on the scale and they just have to scavenge for stuff in the house to get exactly 2 pounds of stuff. And then once they do that, the drawer opens and there is a clue. So, but see the size of this puzzle, we are make it into this scale. So,
got it. Okay, big difference.
Yeah, so we're scaling down a lot of the puzzles, making sure they're as light as possible. They fit into a box really neatly. So right now the first game is actually not just interactive, super fun, but it's also educational.
So what's your background? So how did you even get into this industry, and then how did you hone in on number one, kids, but number two, at-home puzzles?
Yeah, sure. So I'm actually a business strategy, market intelligence professional. I've always worked for tech companies. Yeah, so definitely nothing related to escape rooms, as I guess a lot of people, come into the industry from outside. But I do have two children. So my older daughter is 11 years old now. And when she was 9, I've always loved scavenger hunts, treasure hunts, and just everything like detective story related. So when she was turning 9, I wanted to put together a fun birthday party for her. started looking into options available, and I just couldn't find anything. I just like spent months on Pinterest, printing stuff out, purchasing a whole bunch of stuff, like the little, like fingerprint pads and all that stuff. And like in total, it cost me over $300 of stuff I never used before. A lot of time that I put into preparing the birthday party. And just, like I was like, okay, hopefully it's gonna work out.
Yeah. And then probably stuff you'll never use again either.
Yeah, exactly. It's still like sitting somewhere in the closet. But the fact is that when I started like researching all the options, I found out about escape rooms. I had no idea about them before. So, and since then I got obsessed. I love the idea of escape rooms, started going to a lot of them in the Bay Area, in different states. And that's where like the light bulb came on. I was like, well, there's got to be a kid option.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
But the reason why I wanted to create a game that's rentable is because, uh, a lot of the businesses consider having kids' rooms, but it's just not, it doesn't make business sense because most of the time it's just birthday parties over the weekend. So, um, yeah, so I just thought, why not have a game at home? Like, why do you have to drive somewhere, gather all the kids? And then some of the kids might get scared of a closing space or like being somewhere not familiar. Here it's just a house. Everything is familiar. Yeah, so that's where the idea came from, and that's where I started developing the first game.
That's great. Okay, so what is your first? So this game that you have, what is it called?
So it's called The Secret of Tamala.
Okay, and tell me what the kids. What's the mission? What do they do?
So it's actually an educational game. The backstory is based on an actual legend of a Native American tribe, Abenaki. So story is the cool part about our games is so it's not just like all these like physical puzzles and like stuff. I put up some of the stuff on the wall that comes with the game, but also there's an intro video that we put together like with an actual actor that kind of like walks the kids through the backstory. So what happens, parents just turn on this backstory on a TV set, and the kids just get immersed right away. And the backstory is about this statue of Pomola that was stolen from the National Museum. And the security cameras reported that whoever stole the statue went into the building across the street where only five people live. So there you get the five suspects. And throughout the game, kids have to like they find different clues. They get a lot more information about the suspects, and they start eliminating them one by one. Yeah, and then once they figure out who the suspect is, they move into the second room and into the apartment of the thief and find Pamola there. So it's like it's definitely like a string event kind of game. So, but kids are loving this kind of format because it's really streamlined. Parents have to do pretty much nothing during the game. The less they do, the better.
Always good. Okay, so walk me through my steps. So how do I find you first? How do I contact you? So if I'm a parent and I want to, because I think if I walk through it with you now, then it'll be very easy for people to just follow along, like exactly what we do.
Yeah, sure. So we have a website, it's gotaquest.com. Also a Facebook page where you can always contact me. So it's again Facebook. You can just search for GotaQuest and our page will come up. We have a live chat on our website where you can just shoot me a text. I'll always reply. Or through Facebook. So I would say those are the two best options to get in touch with me.
Okay, so then I get in touch with you, and then this is where it gets tricky because we haven't said this yet. I'm actually going to rent this box from you. So I don't have to worry about anything staying at my house. I don't have to worry about all of these big clunky things. I'm literally renting this from you. So tell me about that and what should I expect in the mail when I get it? And then what happens then?
Sure. So once you put the order in through the website, we calculate the date when we need to ship the box based on the birthday party. We ship it a week prior to the birthday party. So you definitely get it at least like 2 to 3 days before the actual party. You just open up a box, you get video instructions of how to turn everything on and where to set everything up. Also a pamphlet with the instructions, like with the clues in case kids really get lost or something. Pretty much never happens, but just to be on the safe side, uh, take out everything out of the box. Turn and as I said, like it's super easy. It's like one key that just turns everything on or off, all the puzzles, and set them based on the like according to the instructions. Half of the puzzles in one room and the second part in the second room. And then just turn on the intro video and the kids start playing.
How many kids does it take? How many is too many? Have you guys found, like, what's a good number?
The golden number is 8 to 10.
And then the next day I can ship it back to you. And how does shipping work back?
You get a label, a shipping label included with the box. So you just literally put all the stuff back in the box.
That's super great. So, what do you have like coming up next? And oh, I'm sorry, before I get to that, this will be available when?
End of October. And then we launched this first game. So right now we're getting all the kinks out to make sure everything is foolproof. As I said, we manufacture in house, so we are gearing up the manufacturing right now. So yes, end of October is when we'll have the first few sets available for shipping.
Great. And then what should we expect in the months to come after? Are you guys already working on new puzzles? I mean, how many do you really want? I'm assuming you guys are going to want like 5 to 10 or 15 puzzles, I'm assuming.
So this game comes with actually 17 puzzles. This one game. Uh, so the next game will be again for children. Actually, the same age group, 8 to 12 years old, and it will be kind of like a Harry Potter themed. I don't want to give away too much. Still working on the storyline, but yes, we're working on the second game right now. We will expand to other demographical categories as well. So we'll start, also making games for younger kids, and then also like for teens, possibly for corporate events. We'll see.
Um, do you guys have a phone number, or is it strictly online and Facebook? Because you probably get flooded with calls.
Yes, for now it's just online. Unfortunately, it's mostly just me running the business. Once we gear up and have momentum, we'll definitely include a phone number to call. But right now, it's we're still available. I mean, we're online most of the time. I am. So if anyone's answering through the chat on the website, it's going to be me, or on Facebook, it's going to be me again.
Guys, I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Liliya, thank you so much for being here. I had an amazing time learning about your product, and I think it's incredible how you are focusing on kids and kids alone. I think that's highly motivational. I think it's something that everybody should probably try at least once. So thank you so much for being on the show. Guys, we'll see you next time. Thanks so much, Liliya. Let's say goodbye. Bye, guys. Thank you.